Alright, Jason, Hollis Farms this morning. Me and Pete's loaded up again, headed over to Mississippi. I think the weather's going to be a little better this morning. It's a little clearer. The wind was supposed to be blowing, but when I was out a minute ago before we got in the truck, I don't think it's going to barely be blowing, so we ought to be able to hear better. Had a lot of sun yesterday, so hopefully that'll put them in a better mood and they'll gobble this morning. I'm ready to get on one. Whether we kill him or not, I'm ready to have a good hunt. I sure don't have to kill one every time I go, but I like to have a hunt and try to work one anyway, hear a bunch of gobbling and stuff. So maybe we'll have a good one this morning. So I finally heard one kind of late. Just spotted them. There's 2 or 3 of them in a field. I'm fixing to go through this cedar thicket and try to get in front of them. They're gobbling pretty decent, but I hadn't even called or anything. So let's see if we can slip around them. there's a field right here and then a road around there and it forks. And they gobbled right there and sat down. This tree's about it's smaller than my arm. It's all I had are all these cedar bushes. And I was getting ready to call and they turned and committed to this field. They about got out of here when my gun didn't shoot. I don't know. I gotta get up. I'd say the shell I shot and ejected. I don't know what happened. Whoa, I don't like having to shuck them. And my dog turkeys was gobbling pretty fair, not real good. It's cool this morning. Overcast. That just goes to show you gotta go. And you don't have to call to kill a turkey. Know the land. You just gotta hustle sometime. I was blowing when I got here. I had parked my bike up on the hill. And I had heard him gobble on the roost 2 or 3 times. And I thought I was gonna hear something a little closer, but I didn't. So I kind of went to them and they was already on the ground in a field and I snuck up to them. I always carry my binoculars most of the time. Especially if I don't get on one off the roost, I carry my binoculars so I can spot them. Make sure I ain't chasing jakes and stuff. And man, they was on a mission. Walking, looking for hens, I guess. Whew. First bird, 2019. That was fun. That was fun. Let's go look at him. I'm gonna look around here and see if I can find the shell. See what the heck happened. I found the shell. It was in there. I don't know if the firing pin hit it. I don't know. I'm finna look at something. I'm gonna see how much. I ain't never paid a lot of attention. I just picked up the shell that I shot him with. That firing pin didn't hit it real hard. I don't think nothing's wrong with the shell. Uh-oh, camera's moving. The one that I shot, it hit a lot harder. I don't know what went on. Scary to try that again though, ain't it? I'm gonna show it to the guy that builds them for me. I ain't gonna put it in there. I don't want that to happen again. All right, let's go look at him. At least I know I have my gun loaded. Man. Y'all see that little bitty tree I was sitting up against? That's it right there. But I hid pretty good. I had a pretty good background with all those cedars. I thought they had spotted me a time or two. I was trying to get the camera on them. Oh. That was a tricky hunt. I had to set up so fast. As soon as I sat down, they hammered and they was right there. And I had to get the camera up higher than I wanted to. And therefore I had my arm up on it, trying to move it and trying to get my gun ready. I thought they busted me. They was looking. I don't know if they was looking for hens or what, because I hadn't even called. I'm glad I hadn't, because they'd have been sure enough looking at me trying to move that, excuse me, burping that Dr. Pepper, trying to move that camera and all. Pretty good piece out here, but old 20 gauge put the smack down on it. I got to study on that shell. I know it wasn't a whole lot of footage and all this morning, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. You ain't got to be a professional caller to kill a turkey. You just got to go. That is fun. It don't matter how you get a turkey. It's always fun. We're going to get out here and take a look at him. I'm glad they gobbled when they got up in here close, though. All 4 of them hit it. It was just 1 or 2 of them gobbling every once in a while, but they all 4 hit it. I always need some sunshine. These turkeys get cranked up. We're going to have some good hunts. Let's look at him. Pretty bird. All right, y'all, here he is. He ain't got a ton of beard, but it ain't bad. Got some fair spurs. I'm gonna say he's a 2-year-old. I think it was a group of 2-year-olds. Y'all see them spurs? They ain't much to them. They pretty sharp. Just a beautiful bird though. See if we can get him up here and get this fan out here. Ain't that pretty? I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful turkey. You gotta love it. It's cloudy and nasty looking today, but it ain't no better place to be. No better place to be. All right, boy, that TSS tore that head up. All right, I'm fixing to go get the quiet cat, and we finna test this baby out, because I don't really want to tote this turkey all the way out since we got a bicycle. So, God, that's fun. Never gets old. All right, y'all, so here's the quiet cat. I just put one saddlebag on there this morning. That's where I've been putting my camera and tripod. This thing is nasty, but let me tell you what, these things are nice. I think overall I like the other one, the Bandit, better. But for now, we're on this one and it does good. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this turkey. I'm gonna see if he'll fit in this saddlebag. I never had a turkey in the saddlebag. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Turkey in a saddlebag. I don't think it's no need. Oh, I can tighten him up a little bit right there. I would like to do this, but I don't think it's long enough. I don't want to tear it up. He ain't going nowhere. Let's do this right here. I just put the camera and the tripod in the back of my vest. Turkey in a saddlebag. That's good stuff there. Now let's get back and get Pete out of the truck. Turn y'all around. All right, when we get back in the truck, get Pete, get headed back, I'm gonna give y'all a little recap of what happened opening day that kind of led up to this. Not a whole lot to it, but I think y'all will want to know. It's pretty interesting. We'll be right back. Turkey? Huh? You smell the turkey? You smell the turkey? Get that turkey. Get that turkey. Oh, Pete. All right, y'all, a little recap of what went on yesterday, opening day. Me and my dad and Jake, my nephew, went. Heard one late, just saw a couple, they just wouldn't do nothing, wasn't acting right. So I had loaded up and came over to this spot where I'm hunting this morning and got on the bike and rode around and actually saw, I'm pretty sure, these turkeys this morning. Had some hens with them and stuff, and I think they saw me, didn't know what I was, and it was getting late up in the day, and I really just didn't fool with them. So came back down here this morning and rode the bike in where I had seen them and thought surely they would probably be roosted pretty close to there, but they weren't. And I waited and waited and waited, and I had heard a turkey. Oh, Pete is trying to get in that saddlebag where that turkey was. He smells it. But anyway, I listened and waited and waited, and I'd heard this turkey gobble 2 or 3 times on the roost, so didn't hear nothing where I was, so I jumped on my bike and went that way, and I heard him, and I'd move, kind of being kind of patient because it's pretty open right now and hadn't really greened up for spring yet. Finally figured out about exactly where they were and got off the bike and eased down and spotted them in a field, and it was 4 of them, 2 kind of out front and 2 in the back. I'm not sure. One in the back that kind of strutted a little bit. I'm not sure if he's on video strutting or not, but he should be a little bit. I'm not sure, he may not have been a year older bird and a little bigger, but the way I had run around there and where I was set up, I didn't want to take any chances. They was all long beards, so that didn't matter to me. But anyway, I I thought I got in front of them, and they was walking when we went through that cedar thicket and looked, and I looked over, and they was about to pass me. So I had one chance to make it around the hill in this cedar thicket and get set up, and it wasn't exactly where I wanted to get. I was gonna move just a little further ahead, and they gobbled, and I mean, they was right there. So I just had to sit up by that little tree, hope for the best. Like I said, they had kind of two ways I thought they'd go, and if they was gonna go the other way, I was gonna try to call them back and get them in that field. But they turned. Hang on just a second. Let me look at something. Sorry about that. I thought I saw something. I believe it was a deer ran across the road down there. Trying to look at it in my binoculars. But anyway, so I got down there as far as I could get, and they gobbled. And I wanted to go a little bit further because they had two choices to go down this road or come to this field. So, like I said, if they had went the other way, I was going to try to call. But as soon as they got there, they turned, and I mean, just walked through me. I never blew a call, but I thought they saw me. You know, they was just walking. I believe they just walking looking for hens. Probably an older bird or something around that's got the hens wrapped up. But anyway, just goes to show you just got to be there. I mean, it's just cloudy and nasty today, but they gobbled pretty decent once they got fired up. They're mostly gobbling at crows, but as long as they kind of keep gobbling and you know where they at, and you can get in front of them and kind of do what you got to do. But anyway, not just too bad a morning. If y'all like our stuff, subscribe to us, Hollis Farms. Hats, t-shirts, and stickers, hollisfarms.com. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.